Hi. Joe Show on Star 106. Fisher Friday means Bob Fisher's here. Bob,
hi.
How are you now?
I'm good.
Good to hear. Bob, I'd like to start today's episode of Fisher Friday with a moral dilemma question. I came across this earlier in the week, and I wanted to save this question for you here as we go on the radio, okay?
Okay.
You're on a boat.
Yeah.
The boat is sinking.
Yeah.
Or some perilous situation, okay?
Yeah.
And you've got a choice between saving 100 dogs or one person. You can't do a mixture. It's either one or the other. Either you save 100 dogs.
How wrong is this question to ask me?
I don't know. Is it not a good question? I would save the person.
You tell me why.
I would save the person because it's a person.
But you're going to have some people say that
the dog is more valuable than the person.
The dogs are just as important as the person.
Which they are, but, in this scenario, we're far enough away that, like, the dogs aren't going to be able to swim and whatnot.
True.
How are you going to feed the dogs?
True.
On your boat and whatnot? But which, I think...
That would be the big question. I mean, how the chances of survival for either the one person or the 100 dogs. Yeah. I would assume that the 100 dogs, yes, would have less chance of survival if you save them in the boat.
No. So you
go with the one person.
I don't know that there's a right answer.
There's probably not.
No. But I saw this and I'm like, ooh, that's an interesting moral dilemma question. Do you enjoy doing those sort of things or no?
No.
No. I hate this.
Yes. I do hate this.
Have you ever had a moral dilemma issue?
Well, don't we all have moral dilemma issues?
But I mean, like life or death or anything like that?
I don't think life or death, no, but...
I don't know that I've ever had a life or death one. A moral dilemma that pops up in my mind that I've experienced recently is, and this goes back to something I was talking about recently, holding the door open for people.
Okay.
My moral dilemma being, here I am stuck being the door holder opener guy, as a bunch of people are like coming out of the arena or whatever. And my children are starting to enter the street, starting to make their way into the parking lot. And so I've got this moral dilemma of, am I a jerk if I shut the door on this small child to make sure I'm out there protecting my small child?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
That's exactly what I did. And I mean, I gave him a heads up like, watch out, kid.
Look out, Johnny.
You're going to want to put your forearm up, protect yourself. This door's coming closed quick. Right there. That's about as close to a
moral dilemma
that I've faced recently. But I don't know. I can see a case for the dogs, too. If you're an introvert, I guess.
But once again, the chances of survival for 100 dogs
versus one person
in that situation is probably not very good.
No. Bob, coming up, we're going to play Say It or Sing It. You're going to guess.
Am I going first?
You're going to go first, if that's okay.
I suppose.
Okay, your category, Bob, is squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Say It or Sing It's next. Fisher Friday on the Joe Show. It's time to play Say It or Sing It game show where we have a category. There's 10 right answers. We take turns guessing and answering. The winner wins. The loser sings. Bob, our song this week, in honor of Earth Day, I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Okay.
You know that one?
Yeah, you've picked a song that actually most of our listeners probably know.
That hits.
I would assume so.
Okay. All right, so there.
Is that the I would like to buy the roll of Coke version? Or no, just
don't know.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I've only watched up till the part where it says I'd like to teach the world to sing, and I'm like, okay, that's the song. That's the one I want. So, all right, Bob, your category is squeaky clean. Squeaky clean.
Things dealing with cleaning a house.
No, cleaning a body.
Cleaning a body.
Cleaning a body. Yeah, probably yours in most cases. Not you specifically, but individual people.
We know you're going for it.
I need brand names of bath soaps.
Brand names of bath soaps?
Brand names of bath soaps.
Oh.
30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Let's go with Coast, Zest, Safeguard, Ivory, Soaps, just soaps, not like shampoos or anything.
Mainly soaps. I mean, some of these also make shampoos and whatnot.
Head and Shoulders. Soaps.
Think Women. Time.
Think Women.
Dove. I was trying to get you to say Dove. Dove. Although they do have Dove Men Care now, too, I think.
Yes,
I
they
don't know. You got 3, Bob. You got 3.
There you go.
You got Ivory. You got Zestfully Clean.
Yes.
And Safeguard.
Coast is not on there?
Coast is not on here. Dove is. Irish Spring is on there. Dial.
Dial's one I was trying to think of.
Camay, Camay, C-A-M-A-Y. I don't know. Lever 2000. Were you a big Lever 2000 guy growing up?
No.
Okay. Tone and Caress are the bath soaps that you missed.
Wow.
That's tough because you don't really think of it, do you? I mean,
you have your one brand that you
got the one that you buy.
Yeah.
Or maybe, the generic if it's, a big difference in price.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Bob.
Joe, it's time for your coronation.
Time for my coronation.
Yeah.
Ooh, King Charles IV. Round 2 of Say It or Sing It's coming up. Fisher Friday, playing Say It or Sing It on the Joe Show. Bob had 3 right in round 1, guessing brand names of soaps. For some reason, just wouldn't hit on Lever 2000.
Or Camay.
Camay, yes. Bob, you said my category is time for my coronation.
Yes.
Is this going to be famous royalty?
Famous kings and queens.
Famous kings and queens. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. We are going to go with Queen Elizabeth II. Do I need to go with seconds, thirds, and all that? King George, King Henry VIII. We'll go with King Kong. Let's see here. Queen of the Nile. Just throwing some oddball ones out there. Queen Elizabeth, Queen, the gal from Denmark. I don't know if that's even a person. King.
The Queen from Denmark? Where the heck is... The Queen of Denmark.
I was trying to think, was it Grace Kelly that married a prince? Did she become a queen?
Yes.
She did?
That was Monaco.
Oh,
Monaco.
Monaco.
Monaco, it's early.
Monaco sounds like a knockoff gin. Yeah. May head up and grab some Monaco. Do you need any mixer? Nah, dude, I'm drinking Monaco. Obviously, I don't need any mixer.
You got 3.
3? Oh, my goodness, ties.
So I'm going to let you sing.
Okay, that's fine.
You got Queen Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
You got King Henry VIII. And the one that I thought you would completely blow and not get.
King Kong?
Is King Kong.
Oh, yeah, it paid off.
Good job.
Oh, I took a shot.
You missed King Arthur.
Oh, yep.
You missed Mary, Queen of Scots. You missed Queen Victoria. You missed Queen Isabella. You missed King Tut.
Oh, King Tut.
You missed King Midas. And then you missed Old King Cole.
Old King Cole.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. In honor of Earth Day, I'd like to teach the world to sing on Say It or Sing It. Feel free to hop in. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Not like me. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once standing hand in hand. When here
I'd like to buy the world a Coke
and pass it through the land. There we go. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. There we go.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Bob. Coming up, we got Feel Good Coffee Company. Stop by and see them in Mason City and Clear Lake. Bob, what you got? What's making you smile
today?
See.
We've got Earth Day activities going on.
Mm-hmm.
And in Mason City, they're at Lime Creek from 11 to 12:30 on Saturday. And, of course, in Clear Lake, they're going on
10 to 1.
Thank you.
Yes. For the Outdoor Fest stuff.
Yes.
There's some running that happens before then.
That's right.
Have you ever done a 5K?
Do I look like someone that's done a 5K before?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
You got a smart answer back.
Okay. I've never done a 5K.
I've never done a 5K.
No, I haven't. I did run in middle school for a little bit. I was pretty good, but Joe Petrucci was better than me. I remember that distinctly.
Joe Petrucci.
Joe Petrucci was better than me at hurdles, for sure. And we didn't have real hurdles. We just put like broomsticks in between folding chairs. So, not a lot of money at Central Middle School.
I guess.
Not a lot of money going there. But Joe Petrucci found a way to dominate those broomsticks and folding chairs. I'll tell you what.
Where'd that get him?
Admiration from like everybody.
Oh, okay.
You know what second place got? Nothing. Not a darn thing.
Nothing.
For me, Feel Good Friday, Bob. Looking forward to a game tomorrow for the Joe Show soccer team. We are changing up our strategy to put more pressure on the other end of the field.
You don't want to let all your tactics out.
I'm not letting all my tactics out. I'm just saying we're changing up our strategy. I didn't say how we're going to do it, but we're changing up our strategy a little bit.
All right.
And I don't know that I'm going shorts and a T-shirt tomorrow. That's what
early game, late game.
We have a late game, so it's going to be at all of the 43 degreesness that we're expecting. We're going to have all of that going on there. But last week we were the early game, and I was out there in shorts and a T-shirt drinking a frozen drink from Cabin.
Jeez.
Trying to intimidate the other team. It didn't work. All I did was just get a little chilly. But
you tried.
Yeah, tried. It was good. Great crowds, too. And props to both parents, not both parents, but both groups of parents and fans for cheering on the kids. You know?
Good.
Yeah, both sides. So coming up, Bob, we're going to talk how dangerous is it to drive in Iowa? Okay, in what ways? Well,
go ahead.
When it comes to driving and running into the wildlife, Iowa is a dangerous state. As a matter of fact, Iowa is the state number 7 on the likelihood of running into the flora and fauna. I don't know if that's the right terms right there, but
I would call them deer.
Yeah. Well, deer, turkeys, raccoons, squirrels, and not that that's going to do a bunch of damage right there, but in Iowa, you have this year, 2023, you have a 1 in 57 chance of hitting an animal with your vehicle.
I believe that.
1 out of every 57 drivers will hit an animal with their vehicle.
But once again, the DNR says we do not have a deer problem in the state.
Whatsoever at all, Bob. And I don't know what would lead you to believe that we do have a deer problem. I mean,
what besides just like every other corner that you turn that you see deer?
I'm pretty sure I saw deer try and steal my snack crate one day.
I'm sure. I don't doubt that.
Stop it. This week's Belgium. There's going to be good chocolates in there. Leave it alone, dear. Leave it alone. Let's see here. Some comments coming in on the Star 106 Facebook page. Stacy says that her husband has hit 2 deer, both with her car. I told Stacy that sounds like she needs to start hiding the keys.
I guess.
Right there. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Roxanne saying hit a deer on our motorcycle doing 65 miles an hour.
Ugh, that would have to be.
Very lucky. Feel very lucky that we survived. That's nuts.
That is nuts.
Right there. If you've hit a deer.
I've totaled 2 cars with deer.
Wow. Bucks? Does?
The first one was between Green and the Avenue of the Saints, driving that stretch of road. And it was a doe. And then the other one was in Cedar Falls on the Avenue of the Saints, north of the University Avenue exit. I saw a doe cross the road, and if you're driving south, if you look to your right, that's all fenced off.
Okay.
And the doe jumped the fence.
Okay.
So I'm just like,
impressive.
Here I am. Seriously, I was like, that's amazing. All of a sudden, when I turn my head back to looking straight down the road, I am totally T-boned into a buck.
Oh, man. 9 point, 8 point.
I didn't score 10 points on that, so
Oh man! But you were all right.
I was fine.
The vehicle not.
Vehicle not so much.
Oh goodness! I have hit. What have I hit? I hit a turkey once.
Okay.
I have not hit a deer yet, so lucky on that regard.
I'll cross my fingers for you on that.
Yeah. Which state do you think is the most likely to have a vehicle-animal collision?
Wisconsin.
No, Wisconsin, number 5. Number 5. West Virginia, number 1.
Really?
Yeah, for vehicles and animal collisions. Which state do you think is the least likely to run into an animal?
Hawaii.
Good guess, but Nevada.
There's not much there either.
There's not much going on there at all. But yeah, Iowa, number 7, a 1 in 57 chance of running into an animal. Minnesota, number 11, a 1 in 70% chance of running into an animal. Coming up next, Bob, we're going to celebrate Earth Day here on Fisher Friday. Fisher Friday, getting ready for Earth Day activities going on tomorrow. Mason City, Clear Lake.
I like them going on all week.
Yeah,
very
true.
Marine Expo was last night, 4 to 7 at the Surf, and they've had some activities on Tuesday as well. And
yeah,
of course, both communities. It's been tough with the rain, obviously, going out and picking up garbage and stuff. But
I try and clean up.
Yeah.
Try and clean up. You see some garbage, you pick it up, or kick it into your neighbor's yard, whatever's easier.
Yeah,
I don't do that. I don't do that. I let the wind do that. All right, Bob, Google Trends.
Yeah, you don't kick it in the neighbor's yard, you kick it into the alley.
Google Trends here. These are the top questions people are asking about Earth Day. I'm going to ask you and see if you are as smart as Google. When is Earth Day?
I can't remember if there's an actual day or if it's just like the third Saturday in April.
It is always April 22nd.
No matter what.
No matter what, according to Google. So, when was the first Earth Day?
1972 or something like that.
1970 was the first Earth Day. On what date?
April 22nd.
Correct. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. You're like, wait, what did we just say? Okay. Why is Earth Day important? Again, these are questions people are Googling.
Because we need to save the earth?
Yes, it helps raise awareness for environmental causes. The first Earth Day helped pass the Clean Water Act and got Nixon to create the Environmental Protection Agency.
There you go.
Yeah. So why was Earth Day created?
What's the difference between this question and the last question?
Not really much at all.
Okay.
Before 1970, basically no laws protecting the environment.
Right.
Factories could dump out as much smoke, toxic waste,
junk,
whatever. Yeah. And that's how you got three-eyed fish, And that's how, which river started on fire? Is it the one
in Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland. That's how you literally had a river start on fire.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know have there been any river fires since then?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, and then who started Earth Day?
The Puritans? No, I'm sorry.
He may have been. Gaylord Nelson, a senator from Wisconsin, is the one who got the official legislation through. A college kid named Dennis, with one N, that's weird, Dennis Hayes, gets credit for coordinating it. Students at 2,000 colleges and 10,000 other schools took part in the very first Earth Day in 1970.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And so, check out mystore106.com. We live here, too. Just click on that, and you can find out about all the Earth Day Outdoor Fest activities that are going on this weekend. So, Bob,
good.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
This has been Fisher Friday on The Joe Show.